Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group YouTube channel. My name is Michael Edward Parinati. I go by Michael Edward. In case you are wondering why the hell you should listen to anything I have to say on this video, allow me to explain. I did not figure out trading by going through hours of YouTube videos or sitting in the depths of Discord rooms. I began my career working for T3 Alpha Fund in New York City, my very first job out of college, where they had me go through an educational training program before the fund let me touch even $1 of their money. That's where I learned how to trade. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession and the stock market crashed. But it was also the same year I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now, today, I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group, and along with my team of 9 other professional trading mods and an over 30-person staff, we've helped thousands of members from all over the world to reach their goals. We actually have members in 115 different countries. We truly are a global community here at True Trading Group. And if you didn't know, we're the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform that combines university and professional level courses, similar to what I learned working at the fund in New York. We do live workshops and do individual mentorship and coaching for stocks, options, crypto, and futures. We cover all styles of trading. We do day trading and swing trading. We also do long-term investing. Literally something for everybody here inside of True Trading Group. When you do join our platform, though, it's not just about a chat room, trade alerts, and courses. You also get about $5,000 worth of premium tools like Benzinga Pro's newsfeed, a simulator, the trade ideas scanner is on our platform for you to use, trading views charts, unusual options activity, dark pool data, options flow, short data, analyst ratings, a trading journal, social sentiment scanners, AI trading assistance. All of that stuff is included when you join our platform, when you join our community. But what I'll tell you guys here first, if you are interested in anything that is True Trading Group, as we are going on a record-setting or going towards a record-setting attempt for the most triple-digit gains that we have had all year in 1 month. It's been a ridiculous run that the moderators and I have been on. Again, it's not just me. I know you see me on these YouTube videos, but there are 9 professional traders that are with you in True Trading Group every single day from pre-market to the close. We're not gone after an hour or two. We're there with you for the entire day, sharing our screens, talking on the mic, alerting our trades. If you're not in front of your computer, don't worry about it. We have a mobile app. You get push notifications sent to your phone when our mods enter and exit their trades. If you guys want to follow along with us as we get into, obviously the markets have been ripping, right? The markets have been on fire. The markets have been going basically straight up for the last 3 weeks. How much longer can this last? Is this the start of a little end of year rally? And if so, how much further does this room go? Does this rally go? Or is this the greatest bull trap of all time before the rug gets pulled out and a recession shows up, right? That's a question everybody really wants to know. Can you trust the rally? Well, during that rally, we've been hitting home runs out of the park. So I want to give you guys a chance and tell you about our trial. Forget about a regular annual membership. Join our trial. See if you like the community. Go to ttgthree.com. That's TTG3 spelled out.com. You get 7 trading days with us. It's not 7 calendar days. The weekends and holidays do not count against your 7 days. The reason why we charge $3, guys, is because we maintain a very high quality chat room. There are over 10,000 members in True Trading Group. Of that, about 2,500 of them are logged into our chat room at any given moment or at any given time. And we maintain a very high quality room. We're all focused on making money. I don't want people coming in there spamming our community and distracting people while they're trying to make money. So we charge $3 just to make sure that you're a real person. It's a one-time payment. There's no automatic renewal. There is no automatic upgrade. There is no reoccurring payment. It is a one-time payment of $3, less than what you spend for coffee at Starbucks. It'll be the best damn $3 you've ever spent in your life. That I can promise you. Go to ttgthree.com, name, email, phone number, click yes, I want this, fill out the form, pay the $3, and get your butts in chat. Again, there's no automatic upgrade to a membership. You don't get charged again. It's one time, $3. That's it. Get your butts in chat. Join us, guys, as we've been coming off of one hell of a ridiculous rally. We're actually between October and November. We have had right now from October 1st to current day, 41 triple-digit gains that have been called out, alerted, and capitalized on inside of True Trading Group. Those are alerts from either myself or the other trading moderators that are in True Trading Group. Remember, there's 9 of us. We day trade and swing trade stocks, options, and futures, something literally for everybody. So make sure that you guys join us for that trial. Let's talk about what happened in the markets today. Another green day in the markets. And we got jobs data today. We got some jobless claims data today that I want to run by you and kind of what are the things moving the markets today. Jobless claims were worse than expected, which really in a normal scenario, you would assume that, well, wait a second, Mike, if the jobs numbers were bad, why would the market go up? And it's the reason why the markets went up is because it really has been solidifying over the last couple of days the thought that the Fed is completely done raising interest rates. You had a CPI inflation number that came out a couple of days ago, and it was under expectations across the board in every aspect of the CPI, core and headline. And that made the entire market believe that the Fed is completely done raising interest rates. Now you get the jobs data today, and it's not just inflation coming down, but if the jobs market starts to weaken, and the jobs market is softening, it is weakening, but it's still in good shape. It's not like the jobs market is cracked, right? But the initial jobless claims came in at 231,000. It was anticipated to come in at 220,000, right? So 11,000 more than what was expected. Last week, it was 217,000, right? So it is beginning to tick up. Continuing jobless claims, 1.865 million. That is against 1.845 million was the expectation, and 1.834 was the prior number. Okay, so higher than expected on initial claims, higher than expected on continuing claims, and that made the markets believe even more so that the Fed is not going to raise rates. The markets took weaker jobs data today as a positive sign. But you have to keep your eyes on that jobs data. Because if you get jobs data that continues in this trend week after week, it will eventually turn into a negative, where the markets will then say, well, this isn't good because the Fed's done raising rates. This is bad because maybe we are heading into a recession going into next year. So I'm not saying that that's going to be the case. I'm not making that claim for you guys right now. I'll give you my thoughts on 2024 as we get into the end of this year. I issue a very long report every year for members at TTG. It's my market outlook report. I go over what I expect on the market for the market to do for the year. I talk about what sectors I think are going to be the best performers. And then I talk about which individual stocks I like best for the year and what stocks I am buying going into the year for the long-term portfolio. I issue that for members of TTG every single year. So we'll talk more about what I think about 2024. But that's what you want to be paying attention to going forward. Jobs numbers, you want them to soften, but you don't want them to crack. All right. And there's a fine line between that softening and that cracking. So for now, data being taken as a positive note. But that data is taking you right up into a massive level of resistance on the SPY. Now, I want to show you guys a level of resistance here. You have that gap down. That's a gap entry from August 2nd. What's the relevance of that gap down? Anybody? Well, I'll tell you. That's the day that Fitch downgraded the U.S.'s credit rating from AAA to AA+. And that created a gap down. And that gap was tested here on August 4th, and it became resistance. And then we sold off in August. And then that level became resistance again right there at the end of September. And then you sold off in September. And then you had the deeper pullback there in October. And now you have pushed all the way back up into here is that level of resistance once again coming into play. Now, I told you this yesterday. I will tell you this again today. When we get up here and we start to knock on this door of this level, I'm going to be short. All right. I'm going to be short the overall markets up against this level for a pullback trade, because what I believe that we need to see happen is I think this market needs to do this before it can even think about doing that. I do not believe that we are going to break through this resistance level without experiencing some type of a pullback and consolidation. I feel that this move that the markets have made is way too far, way too fast. Nothing goes up in a straight line. Nothing goes down in a straight line. And in order to break through this resistance level, I think that we are going to need to see a pullback off of that level, okay, and kind of get back into this big gap up from CPI and find our footing before trying to make another attempt at breaking through that resistance level. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about from this market. And I will be positioned with our members in True Trading Group to the short side. Now, if you've been following this YouTube channel for a while, I usually do live streams. I spend about an hour and a half with people on live streams typically. So make sure, if you guys haven't done so, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications. Make sure you're notified whenever I post a video. Make sure you're notified whenever I go live, because I drop golden nuggets of education, and I give you trade ideas. I tell you about the positions that I am currently in, the swing trades that I have. So I talk about that stuff all the time on those live streams. So make sure that you guys are following. So subscribe to the channel, like I said. But if you guys want to actually be executing those trades with me live, join the trial. Remember, ttgthree.com. Name, email, phone number. Yes, I want this. It's a one-time payment of $3, guys, and you get 7 trading days. You don't have to worry about the weekend. You don't have to worry about Thanksgiving. It's 7 trading days, not 7 calendar days. All right. And then make sure you download the mobile app. So even when you're not in chat or you're not on your computer, you can still get notified when our professional traders enter positions and when they exit positions. Okay. We're not scalpers. We're not in and out within seconds or minutes where it's going to be impossible for you to follow. Our day trades typically last hours. Our day trades last days, sometimes even weeks. So you can get notified whenever we are moving in and out of positions. And if you guys wish to follow us, you obviously are more than welcome to. All right. So that's ttg3 spelled out.com. All right. So back on over to the markets. This is what I think. And I've been talking to you guys about this for a little while. We were all over the sell-off in September and October. We caught, we really have had one hell of a ridiculous run. Like I said, 41 triple-digit gains from October and November. It's been absolutely insane because we were all over the sell-off in September. I'm not even counting the triple digits from September. If you've been following the YouTube channel, don't take my word for it, obviously, but if you want to go back and check out the live streams from this, from these periods, we were short there at September. We caught that bounce in October off the 200-day. Then we were able to switch it up, flip it. Once we kind of roll things over, we caught that move short. And then we have been long ever since here inside of True Trading Group. And it has just been an unbelievable rip your face off rally that far exceeded my expectations. But now I'm beginning to start to think about the positioning for the short side against this resistance level. And that's what we're going to be targeting. All right. So I'll let obviously members at TGD, you guys will know when we execute those trades and when we put those positions on. 2 of the trades from today, trades of the day from today inside of True Trading Group were Tesla short and Alphabet long. I'll touch upon Alphabet long first. This is a swing trade. This was a swing trade entered yesterday. This is on the call option. Okay, entered yesterday on the call option after we found support and double bottomed at the 50-day moving average. That dark blue line you see on my screen is the 50-day moving average. And what you will see is we held it 2 days ago, and then yesterday you held it again and put in a little bit of a bottoming tail. That's a buy signal on that bottoming tail, double bottom off the 50-day moving average. So our moderators, Andrea Weber was this one, stepped in there, bought the call options, alerted to the TTG community, got the call options on Alphabet, and you got beautiful follow. I just switched to a 3-minute chart for you guys now. So you got the buy entry or the buy alert there for Alphabet in the afternoon. And then you see this morning, you get this big rally extension to the upside and ripping profits off into that morning run. And that was good for a more than 100% gain on the call option for Alphabet. And I do still believe that there is a small piece of that position that is still open. Believe it's just a runner though, not full position. Bulk profit is off the table, good for 100% gain on that one. So congratulations members there on Alphabet. And then another position which still on is Tesla to the short side. And Tesla, there's some issues going on right now with Elon Musk. And you got this little bleed over here on Tesla. And this is really all about the 50-day moving average. Again, both of these trades were really based off of the 50-day moving average, the dark blue line on my screen. And I'll take you now into a 3-minute chart. That chart previously was the daily chart. What I will show you is this is the 50-day moving average. Okay, I just drew the white line. That white line, that's where your 50-day moving average sits. And you'll see that yesterday, it was a brief little moment of support, nothing major. But then today, it's resistance there early. So right inside of this little resistance area, that consolidation on this first red candle off of it, not the second one, the first one, that's where our moderator, Shai Martin, stepped in, bought put options on Tesla. Okay, those options were at around $3.40 at the time of entry. And you can see that Tesla just completely rolled over today. And this is just a big time trade, taking profits off at $8 a contract on those put options with even a reload on that position. So I'll just walk you through. There's the first take profit right here at the lows. There was the second take profit. Here was the third take profit. And then you got this little bit of a bounce back into initial morning lows. You guys understand all this terminology and all of these trade setups, as a member of True Trading Group, even as a trial, you'll start to understand, some of the verbiage and some of the things that I'm saying. But then that retest of that initial morning low, which for those of you that are, a little bit more experienced, if you're not just brand new to trading, you understand initial morning low. This orange line is my VWAP indicator. And then you can see once you broke the low, you can see that it starts acting as resistance, right? You guys can see then how that initial low starts acting as resistance. You had your VWAP indicator line up there, Fibonacci level. Let me check the fibs. You have any fibs on this? Yep, sure do. 38.2 Fibonacci level perfectly. Look at that. Look at that. So there's that initial morning low, right? It breaks, retests, okay, sells it off, and then retests. And look at this. Look what's right here. See how this dotted line, that's the 38.2 Fibonacci level. See how, and it lines up with the orange line. That's your VWAP indicator. So you got VWAP, 38.2, and initial morning low, all lining up together. That provides another area of resistance. And Shai reloaded those put options right here. So just basically bought back what she shed off during this initial down move. And then you got more follow through to the downside. Profits off in front of the low, more profits off on the break of the low, and then more profits off into the sell-off in the afternoon, and then taking profits off at $8 a contract. And I do believe Shai still has a piece of this position on as Tesla trades or closed now. It's not trading now, but closed right at dead lows of the day in the after-hour session at 231. Looking for a little more downside on Tesla. This is a key level of support. All right, 231 is a key level of support. I want to show you guys why. And I'll draw. Let me delete all these lines so I can clear it up for you. Here you go. All right, this is your gap entry. Now, it is today's low of the day, and it is also the low of the day from the 14th, right? You see that? If you break that level, that puts you into this gap. See this big gap right here? That's the CPI gap, okay? So you have this big gap there from the 14th. That's from Tuesday. So if you break underneath 231, that means you could potentially be dropping all the way to the mid 220s. And that would certainly leave you with an even larger gain than the 100% gain that we already got from entry at 340, taking profits at $8. That is over 100% gain on Tesla. Congratulations, members that caught that. But if this level breaks, you could be looking at a whole hell of a lot more profit come tomorrow. So we'll see if we're able to pull and squeeze some extra juice out of this trade. Those are trades of the day today, executed, alerted, capitalized on by moderators and members in True Trading Group. And you guys can start following these trades right from your phone, even if you can't be in front of your computer, by joining our trial. Like I said, go to ttgthree.com. That's TTG3 spelled out. It's a one-time payment of $3. There is no funny business with it, guys. There's no automatic upgrade. There's no automatic renewal. You're never charged again. It's a one-time payment of $3. We do it just to make sure that you're a real person, so you don't come in our chat and just start spamming a bunch of nonsense and distract everybody while we're trying to make our money. There's thousands of people in there from all over the world every day. So if you're going to come and hang out at our house, just treat it with respect. That's all. All right. So come on in, say what's up. If you guys decide to join the trial, message me in chat. Talk to the moderators, talk to the pro traders in there, talk to members. Really don't be shy. I encourage trial members to really participate, right? Like see what it's like being part of our community. Instead of you come in, you're like, oh, I'm not a member, I'm going to keep quiet. No, interact, talk to members, right? See, ask them questions. Ask the professional traders that are in there questions. There's 9 of us. So you guys could, feel free. All right. Name, email, phone number, click yes, I want this. Join the trial, 7 days. Weekend doesn't count. Thanksgiving doesn't count. and you guys can trade with us while we're going through this ridiculous hot streak and catch some of these trades that we got going on. All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the recap video from the day. Hope you have a better understanding of why the markets did what they did today, because the jobless claims data. You got some more Fed members that are speaking tomorrow, and we'll see if we put some new positions on, which I know that we are going to be doing. All right. We're definitely going to be lighting up the board with some day trades tomorrow, as we always do, but we'll see if we get some new swing trade positions that are opened tomorrow that we maybe look to hold on over the weekend.